County is being evicted from their venue, and being their newest board member, and being the youngest person in there, and knowing anything about the internet and things, you know, they were under the impression that they needed to start a GoFundMe, and you know, I had to break it down for them that GoFundMe was typically not the venue for things like that.
How long have they been there?
They didn't quite understand what the whole concept of GoFundMe was.
But how long has the Valentinetti Puppet Theater been open now?
So they have been. They started as the Evergreen Children's Theater.
Okay.
And they have been. It's been well over a decade. The exact number is kind of slipping me. I'm pre-caffeine. But,
fair enough.
It's been a long time, and Aurora Valentinetti did a lot of things for the community, and I've been involved with them for the past couple of years now, and puppets really do a lot for a lot of people, and there's so many different types, and I definitely think it's something worth saving. So we're
now. Valentinetti was also giving you venue on certain nights for Cabaret with a Cause? Or is that a different place completely?
So Cabaret for a Cause is going to be doing a show there, but it's to benefit the Puppet Museum. What we did was the March of the Puppets. So it was for Puppetry Day.
Okay.
And so we went and we did a puppet storytime showcase there, and hung out with the kiddos, and it was a beautiful day. That was how I came into contact with them. Was a clown friend of mine.
Okay.
He said, "Hey, we need puppets." I said, okay. Hey.
I have all the puppets. I'll be over in a little bit.
Yeah, right. And so now what we're doing is we're going through inventory, because they've made it very clear at the Cultural Society that even if we do come up with the money,
they want to close it down.
They really want us to move, you know, so it wouldn't be. So we're just looking for a different venue right now. So I've gone and toured a couple of commercial spaces recently, and we're talking about to supplement the income from donors and things. We're going to be turning part of the new venue into an event space.
Okay.
And like
so
a shop space, so
there.
that we can have money coming in when the actual museum isn't fully operating, you know? So imagine this, a display of Alice in Wonderland puppets, right?
Okay.
From all different times.
Yes.
And one half of the building is set up as the Puppet Museum, and it's open during the day. Now at nighttime, the idea is to have events that kind of coincide with the themes of the puppet displays. So it would be things like an Alice in Wonderland themed burlesque show, or an art showcase, or something like that, you know what I mean? So that it would encourage people to come back to the venue during the daylight hours and visit with the puppets and things.
So since you're on the board, and is the first exhibit going to be Alice in Wonderland?
No, that was just, so we're doing inventory, and it was just one of the collections that popped out in my head because it's very large.
Well, no, that makes sense. So when you guys do decide on the debuting feature, as soon as you figure it out, if you let me know, I might be able to mock up a small canvas that if you guys want to display that with it.
That would be awesome, yeah, and we will be doing things like, because the museum has thousands of items, you know, and we're not going to have the space for it anymore, so part of doing inventory is getting things that we may not need anymore, and we're going to be hosting things like silent auctions and things like that. So yeah, if you wanted to even sell your thingy there, you know, we could set up a spot.
That'd be fantastic. Absolutely.
Right?
Look at that. Do you have a YouTube channel yet or no?
I do.
Cool. So I'll make sure I tag you in this.
Blooberry Baggens.
It's important to know.
That's where you can find the Casual Clown Radio playlist.
That's right. Jesus, I'm an idiot. I forgot you had the playlist on your account. It's where it all started.
We got like 3,000 songs on there.
God. That's like 1,000 songs a year. Like 1,000 new, unique, not really ever played on the radio style songs.
Right. So, and with that, there are more songs than that added a year, but some of the songs are specifically for theme nights, and they're not like, they don't really go with the flow of the full playlist, so they're on the themed playlists.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, when we had hardcore night, I'm not gonna put like some of the screaming, like metal that we were playing on the general Casual Clown Radio playlist, because it doesn't make everybody happy, right? It was just like the theme people that it was making happy.
Right. That was the niche night. Niche night.
Yeah, niche night. But yeah, so there are more than, I would say there's more than 1,000, but yeah, I would say for the general playlist, that's fucking good growth, you know?
Absolutely.
Right? So tomorrow, speaking of growth, I am branching out, and I'm doing an interview tomorrow with Kinkslayer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where?
So it's going to be for his podcast. I believe he's also going to be broadcasting it on
Twitter.
They broadcasted one of them on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it was like a Monday Munch.
That's cool. They usually get shut down on Facebook because of the topic of conversation, so...
Right, so for this one, I'm not sure if it's going to be a Facebook, because it's all about turning phobias into philias and stuff.
Turning phobias into what?
Philias.
Alright, I'm not up with the lingo. What does that mean?
So it's turning fear into a fetish.
Oh, okay. I forgot philia would go to that ground.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense.
So that's not my original phrase. That was a friend of mine, Lydia Wills. That was her thing for a while, and I told her, I was like, I'm gonna use that because it's perfect. Yeah, turning phobias into philias.
Yeah, no, that's smart. I'm not I'm not gonna lie.
Really
from my perspective, I'm not gonna bring a spider in the bedroom, but that's just me. You know, somebody else wants to be fucking crazy and risk
Talking
their
about
life.
clowns specifically.
I figured as much.
Have Rachel show up in a spider onesie.
Fucking.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you know why we're arresting you? Yes, I killed the spider. I didn't know it was her. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about like the lunar stuff, misconceptions about clown, how to keep the separate characters, you know what I mean? Because one character still gets booked for kids' parties and one doesn't.
You know what the best part about all this is, since I'm recording this? That fucking cricket is still going and going. And I'm not going to be able to pull him out of the audio.
My background singer.
Oh, no, so what I'm going to do is, when I'm editing it, I think I'm just going to find a fucking little guy to jump around the screen like a little Jiminy the whole time. Spend 2 hours editing the fucking cricket into it. Thank you, Henry. Fuck you, Henry.
But yeah, I was really glad. It's something that we've been trying to get together to do since the Texas trip.
Yeah.
But I had all this life weirdness going on.
I haven't had too many conversations with Jen since Dallas, and it's not because I don't want to. They don't come on Clapper. When they do, I don't freaking see them, you know, because of the shadow bannings.
Right. Yeah, I've been seeing him and talking to him through Messenger and stuff. She still got my vlogger.
Is she fixing it or still working?
Yeah, she said she was gonna fix it and send it back, but I haven't heard from her at all since we left Dallas. But
I was talking
she's busy, man.
I was talking to Callie.
I've just been talking to him.
Do you remember Callie?
Yeah.
Callie Simcha Art. She was Toastin' and Hostin'.
Yeah.
So she got one of the wooden floggers from Juniper, and me and Mrs. Dubs each got a flogger from Mister.
Oh you talking about the paddles?
Yeah, the paddles. Sorry, not the floggers, the paddles.
Yeah. I've got a paddle too. I was spanking people with it at a show not too long ago. Go ahead, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That leads into this now that I know you have one as well. I'm going to invite you to get your art supplies out, and me and Callie are going to figure out when. I can shoot you a text, but we want to do an art live where all of us go live and paint our paddles.
I would love that. Yeah, and then we could talk about Jen and her products and stuff, and I can tell everybody my coupon code.
And since you're in touch with Juniper, you can tell her about it after we figure out a date, and then they can pop in. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be so fun. I did a little plug for her
really
products and stuff at the Moonshine. We had a show. It was Moonshine, and I was shining people's moons.
Nice.
Yeah. It was good. I was glad to see them and like how they demoed the paddling and stuff like that. Because I got to turn it into like a consent lesson and stuff with people at the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you get to like, I don't know. It was fun. It was really fun.
I gotta say, I love your little line, and I use it all the time. Consent is cool.
Consent is the coolest, right?
It is, you know? I mean, like, it applies to so many things.
It really does. So I've got stickers made now. I just haven't listed them yet.
Hey, can I eat the last egg roll in the fridge? Yeah. All right, cool. No, consent is cool. It literally applies to anything in life, you know? Especially egg rolls. I love egg rolls.
For the longest time, I couldn't eat them. I had, like, a bad one when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me, like, deathly ill. So for years and years and years, I couldn't eat. It's only been, like, recently that I've been able to start, like, eating them again.
So, like, I'm so pissed off at my childhood self because there's so many foods I like now that I did not even want to give a chance when I was younger. And I feel like now that I have all these medical restrictions, I fucked myself up. Like childhood dubs fucked over big dubs. Now I don't get to enjoy. I don't get to enjoy the stuff I want to enjoy because, you know, I can't. Like all of our family or all of our ancestors, fuck them. I wanted to enjoy dodo birds, but nope, we don't have those anymore.
Yeah, what the hell?
Right? Did I just say that? I did just say that. We're gonna put that on YouTube. Why not? Everything.